Good evening, everyone. How are we doing today? So, thank you all very much for coming in. I'm seeing Haste, I'm seeing Sadie, I'm seeing Rose Kitten, I'm seeing all of our players coming in. Let's go a quick hello to Lost Without a Trace. Nope. Why did the camera move? And Ace. And Greymane. And Morden. And why are all the cameras moved? Give me a second to fix this. Not like I didn't just fix it. The day I've had is intruding into the stream. Nope, we're good. We're good. Now I just want to check something. Okay. Think I might buy the vampire game if y'all are going to keep playing it. I mean, I can't guarantee it, but it is more likely if we have more people. I mean, there is that. I know Allie wants to play it for a while, and she's not going to be able to play it for the next 3 weeks, so. Okie doke. So, hi Lost, hi Ace, hi Gray, hi Morden. How's everybody doing?
Wonderful. How are you?
I mean, I'm doing a little bit better now that most of my tech issues are resolved. Well, I mean, Ari's not going to be available for the next 3 weeks for a very good reason, though, because she got a major step up in roles in the opera she's working on right now because someone is no longer going to be available. So they're like, so you can do this part, right? And she was like, yes. So, yeah. So, a little bit less availability, but I mean, we knew this was going to happen. She was still going to be doing working stuff. So, when last we met,
someone was cooking flesh columns.
When last we met, the party had just finished dismantling an entire attack from the Necroficers.
Yeah.
And we had legitimately just ended just as that fight ended because the fight went on forever. But on the plus side, nobody died.
Nope. Plus.
No deaths. I tried.
You tried, but you're already halfway there. So.
I mean, you tried twice, in fact, if I remember correctly. I mean, I'm now 1-1-1.
1-1-1, indeed.
Alive, dead, and missed. What do you mean missed?
We'll call it a draw. So, I still need quick pull-up pictures for the Fountainview 4, but until I get them, I'll do it this way.
Sorry about that. Fountainview 5/4. 4/5.
4/5, yes.
So, Blaze turns to Vanwath, who had most recently asked the question. I just erased her again. Anyway, boop. We'll pop her in right there. So she turns to Gray and she turns to Vanwath and says, that is a Necroficer, to answer your question. They are artificers who are artificers because they're really wizards. And we have a problem. And at this point, she kind of turns and looks over her shoulder to try to figure out where Luther is. Because she's going to direct this kind of more towards him than anyone else. As soon as I figure out where Luther is.
Next to Polly.
Next to Polly?
Tree.
Aha. There you go. So, she's going to walk back out this way and talk towards Luther and say, so, do you remember when there was a knock at the door during dinner?
Yes, I remember.
That was a messenger from the Necroficers who was coming to do some trade. I knew he was coming to do trade. That doesn't surprise me. However, if they attacked in force shortly after that conversation, that means they knew that you were here and they were trying to collect the bounty on your heads.
How'd they figure out we were here?
I'm not sure. Maybe they saw something. Maybe they saw someone through a window. Maybe they saw us walking back together when we were trying to crisscross through the streets. All I can say is they wouldn't have tried to tackle our base unless they were trying to collect those bounties. If they waited 8 hours to do it, that means they haven't yet told anyone else, especially the wallmen, that you were here because they didn't want to split the bounty.
Who's the wall men?
We'll get to them in a minute. Right now, the important thing is
They were the only ones that knew.
and one of them escaped. And he's running back to tell the rest of the Necroficers that the assault failed. And that means I have a problem, but you have a problem. Here's my solution. If we hurry, we can beat one injured and slow wizard back to his fortress. If we get to the Necroficer's hideout before he does, we can catch them unaware because they're expecting that that assault was going to succeed. We finish out what's left of that gang, claim their hideout like it was just any normal gang warfare, and no one's the wiser. And if you come with me to help with that, I will have my people go with you to help you attack the Knoll camp. At this point, Bertie and Alexander kind of look back and forth at each other, kind of not liking this situation, but not willing to actually say anything about it either. But this is a thing that if we're going to do has to be done right now, or they're going to send a runner somewhere with information, and it's not going to matter that we take him out.
I'm down. Let's go take him out.
Sounds like we need to deal with this problem now, which is fine.
Okay.
Let me use your kitchen. Sure, I'll go stir it up.
All right. Give me 1 minute. She runs back inside, runs into her office, runs back around again, and starts throwing vials towards each of you,
Okay.
saying emergency healing.
Ooh, drinkable biscuits.
I think
Does it
the
look
blue
like the
biscuits
vial
most
that I've
people are
gotten?
familiar with.
Does it look like the vial that I plucked from the battlefield?
It is similar.
Don, how you doing? You didn't look so great there for a minute.
I'm a bit rough, but I can still do the run.
Well, here, take this in case you need it, and I give you another biscuit. Backup biscuits, yes. Just so we're still on the count, I still have a biscuit on me. I've given my second to last one to you, and I used one last turn. And I used my Tasha's brew last turn. So I have, yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, you're pretty much
out. Yeah.
Everybody is pretty well tapped, yes. Which is going to make this a difficult fight, because it's a fight right after a difficult fight.
Yes. But the best chance of getting it done is with surprise!
Correct.
I'm not tapped, but I don't have anything to tap.
Tap, tap, tap. Take the spoon and start tapping things. I can tap.
All right, so let me pull up a new map.
Okay, real quick, casting Cure Spell out of combat, that was still a random die roll?
No, it's random if you do it as a...
Okay.
And this is just for potions, this isn't for spells. Random if you do it as a free action. Random with advantage. If
doing it during a rest or not during combat, you get full effect.
Yes, and I'm going to let that work for spells and for everything else too. So in the non-combat scenario right now, any healing that you use, you are going to automatically get the full value for.
Because you ate every last crumb of the boo-boo biscuit, you get every effect possible.
Yeah, he also can heal himself.
Yeah,
And-
I was just going to throw Cure on myself.
Yeah, the
Yeah, you
potions
get
that she just gave you, each one of you have one Cure Greater Wounds potion. So that'll be 4d4 plus 4.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
She throws one each to each of her people as well. And they start drinking. And
Oh, before we go too far, the tiny things, and I pull out, I had my Spare the Dying niblets.
okay.
I had done 2 bonfire and 6 of the cured Spare the Dying, 2 of which I had given to Echo. So to Van, I'm sorry, you're not getting one. You're most likely to need one, and so we're not giving it to you. I'll give one to Birdie, to Cass, to the Mancer Alexander, thank you, and to keep the last one for myself. I'm like, these won't pick you up, but they'll stop the dying.
Okay.
Just put it in the mouth and let it go.
All right.
You fry them down, they'll get up eventually.
So Birdie takes point, and you guys begin wandering through the streets of Eastgate, southward towards the Necroficer hideout.
Just a visual for anybody. Twiggy is not good at stealth, but she tries really hard. She's extra special hunched over, like every tiny leaf is somehow at an even more awkward angle as she's just head on a swivel, and the exaggerated tiptoeing because she knows she's bad at this stuff. If it wasn't so tense, it would be very comical.
Yes.
And then there's Vanna with clang,
Clang, clang, clang, clang, clang.
Yeah, the stealth thing.
Compared to you, I'm very stealthy.
I am stealthy. This is me sneaking. Snake, 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 snake.
Yes, yes.
So
Every mission's a stealth mission if there's no one left alive to tell about it. Yes.
there is that. The butt boss method of stealth. So Birdie's on point, moving in advance. Blaze turns to you and says, okay, there's going to be 2 main ways into this base. One is through the personnel quarters. The other is through the workshop.
Workshop.
Which one do you guys want?
What's in the workshop? Oh, you said they're artificers that can't wizard.
Right. It's where they make the corpse golems.
I apologize. What are the 2 options?
Through the workshop where they make the corpse golems, or through the personnel quarters.
Workshop, 100%.
Okie doke.
Like There might be more of the golems in there, even partially built ones, or there's more of the peoples in the
Yeah, but-
personnel place.
The golems have to be most likely controlled. So even if there are, that means there's maybe 1 to 2 personnel. Whereas if we go to the personnel, then they can just run to the workshop and activate the golems.
Right.
It took a lot of whacks with a spoon or harder to get down to the golems. Just saying. But yeah, I'm agreeing with you. This is their if and or.
Yeah. I say workshop.
Okay.
Okie doke. So
Copy that.
she is going to walk you guys around to where the workshop entrance is, and that's where I'm going to put you on the map. And right before she leaves, she gives you a knowing wink and says, "You'll know when to go."
Oh dear.
Light it up.
I mentioned that Twiggy doesn't do fire well.
Well, fortunately for you guys, Blaze does.
That's true. Blaze does it. Hence the name. That's what it says on the tin. Not that she came in a tin.
She most definitely does what it says on the tin.
I don't know. Maybe she does sleep in a tin.
So that's a Luther.
Oh, this is very dark.
That's a Cassidius.
Still loading.
That's fine. That's a Twiggy who still has a condition on her for something. But I don't see which one it is.
That's probably the gauntlets.
Oh, okay.
I'm strong.
Ooh.
And that's Van. Just going to preemptively drop an echo and a spoon on the map.
I thought that was someone outside my window for a minute.
I did. I got a little freaked out as well with the sound just popping up. I was like, "Hold on."
Wait a second, what's going on? I know, I have.
Can you describe the ruckus, sir?
I'm
It
using
sounded
more.
like this.
I'm using more things now.
I went up to my tabs and I'm like scanning what the audio
What's
is starting. I'm
what
like,
audio?
"Where's
What's
the
on? What's
ad?"
on? What's open?
How many tabs do you have open?
I am someone that I know someone
like
that keeps
70,
thousands of the tabs open, and it drives me nuts. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 open.
I have had so many tabs open that Morden looked at my PC, looked at me, and left the house.
There was a moment where I just looked at his computer and said, "I'm sorry, I can't save you from this burning."
I have literally on multiple occasions said, I don't need less tabs, I just need more RAM. I'm that guy. So there you go. All right. But anyway,
Pause.
you are set up. I believe from where you are, you can just make out the pair of doors in front of you to the warehouse.
Okay.
So we're still on the street, or are
Yes.
we? Okay,
I would back you up further, but that's as far as the map will allow.
right. Okay.
I mean, legitimately, we can just say that you guys are like,
Just off map.
Oh yeah, and
Like
that
here.
actually we can still see. We can. Yeah. Okay.
and that's, at least now you're more than 20 feet away from the door.
Right.
And obviously that's where the corridor is there anyway, so.
Okay. So, help. And maybe you can tell me this. Maybe you can't.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember from last time. Did we determine if the golems were specifically damaged by anything? Wasn't fire good versus them?
Fire is good against them.
Cold was bad. I remember that part.
What was?
Cold, I think you tried, and that was bad. Because
Okay.
it just didn't do as much as you thought it should have.
Because I thought I was trying to remember. I think fire was good. So
Fire was good. And I remember that we figured out what part of the problem was, so I'm going to fix those cards.
okay. I will address. I guess Luther. All right, so they're not great at fire. and I'll hold up a pepper.
What do you want me
Do
to
you-
do? Bite it and get a fire breath?
I mean, you're not. Yes, that's exactly. Now,
Okay. She's
is
the
this
cookie
something?
one. When did you
This-
start this?
this
And
isn't
no,
necessarily
you're not allowed to
cooking.
cook food.
Did you
I'm
pick
not.
my
I'm not
pepper?
cooking. This is my pepper. But
Doesn't count if you say it in
can't-
chat, Gray.
I can't give this to you yet. It doesn't work until I enchant it, and you have to eat it immediately, and it only lasts for a minute. So, just let me. Is this something you want, or do you want me to offer it to Gray? Or sorry, to Venwith. It's going to be better on someone who's going to be close to
with
people.
that one because I'm going to be bouncing around more.
Okay, Venwith, do you want me to give this to you
Sorry,
when the time
I
is
don't trust any peppers he's given me.
right, or it's the same thing that you've experienced? This time it will just be hot instead of cold.
Sure.
Okay, so then when things go off, I'm going to shove this down your throat.
Nice. And we're going to switch to the battle board. And all the windows lined up. That's insane.
Yay.
Because I realized on the way over that I hadn't readdressed them, so
Yeah.
I was afraid that I was going to have to fix everything. But no, it kind of all works.
There's two of me. That's a terrible idea.
Well, that's only because, it offsets
It's
another
double
one.
the shield wall.
You are
That
your
shield,
own.
it's a frying pan.
You are your own shield wall. Okay,
What I got my OTC for.
so you guys are down there. They're up there. And we're going to roll initiatives for you guys, for them, for the models I expect you to be interacting with immediately. And then everything else I will kind of storyboard as we go along, because I want to do a faster version of what happened last time. Vis-a-vis, not 2 hours.
Make sure you create the encounter.
Doing it right now.
Yep, just let us know when we can roll.
Rolling.
Combat has begun.
Make with the pretty dice.
Oh God, I think I'm going first.
Ooh.
Before I roll, we know we're getting into this, right? Like we're just waiting for them, right?
Yes.
We know we're about to be getting into a fight.
We're trying to be the surprise round. Yes.
Yes.
Because literally, my Lucer's intention in his first turn is to walk up to that door, pick the lock, so that we can bust in at the same time.
I just
And-
didn't know I can make myself better at advantage or at initiatives. I just didn't know if it was worth it today or not.
Oh,
At this point,
does anybody
it's not.
remember what I cooked for breakfast? I think-
It was
Plus
I think I
one
grilled-
to-
It was plus one to skills.
I believe it was grilled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, with grilling stuff. Yeah.
My note is +1 to skill checks.
Yep,
that's
that would be
what I
grilled.
remember.
Which still may be useful.
It'll help with the lockpick if I have to pick the lock here.
Nope. Because lockpicks are a tool and therefore it's an attribute check, not a skill check. You're
Yeah, I
an
think-
addition behind, sir.
I think that would have had to been the creamy version.
Yes.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so Luther is up. I'm assuming he's holding his turn. And that will be...
No, he's
Yep.
gonna go up and pick. Oh yeah, we're all holding turns until things start.
And that means that we are going to start with Blaze. And you hear... how do I unlock the door?
Boom, crush. Aye.
If I remember correctly, you right click it to change the icon.
You are correct, sir. And she goes, boom, goes the dynamite. And there is an explosion as the door shatters on the other side.
And
Okay.
this is still the same day as when we woke up
Yes.
and started doing things.
This is literally, at this point, less than a total hour has passed since you woke up.
Okay.
This is, you woke up, a fight broke out immediately. There was a minute discussion, a 5-minute stealth sprint through the town, and now an assault on another base.
Okay.
So now you guys may go, because the distraction is in earnest.
Alright. So Luther would step in now that he's heard the explosion. He would walk up to the door
Okay?
and try and pick the lock so that we can go in a little bit more stealthy than a giant explosion I just heard.
All right, you may attempt to pick the lock.
No, I did. You just want me to do that as a dex check?
Yeah, it's just a dex check. Difficulty should be, these aren't the best locks, but they want to keep people out, so I'm going to give you a DC of 12.
That won't do it. I fucked up the lock.
Do you want to wait a turn, or do you want to spend a fate point?
I spend a fate point on his
Spend my
behalf.
fate point.
Cannot. He has to do it
Oh,
himself.
damn.
Okay. Also, so fate points you can use to cancel disadvantage. Okay. So to turn disadvantage into a regular roll, to give yourself advantage, to re-roll, or to take an extra action during a turn. You're looking for the stream loots link?
I think yeah, I've still got it. I was just
Okay.
going to see if it pulled it up. Found it.
Nope, I didn't get that part done yet.
Yeah, and that time it worked.
And that time it works. So, this door is unlocked.
All right, and yeah, it doesn't have the correct bonus, but that's fine. Because my proficiency is not being added into that.
Gotcha.
I actually would have passed on the first roll with my proficiency.
Then we'll give you your point back then. That's fine.
Yeah. Just looked at that. I'm like, it's only giving me the dexterity. I should be at a +8, not a +5.
Correct.
All right, gotta remember to add that bonus in.
Look at your character sheet real quick. Hey, it should have because it's checked. So, I don't know.
For ability scores, ability checks, it doesn't give you your proficiency. For saving throws, it gives you your proficiency.
Gotcha. Okay. So, the door is unlocked.
So I've moved, what? 25 feet. 25. He would push open the door slowly.
Mm-hmm.
And I take it I see the guy even though he has the little skull next to him.
Yes, he is in fact not dead.
Aww.
Hmm.
And he is over here. He was working on an armored golem, and he has turned this way to look towards the front of the building. So he is in fact looking the opposite direction of you.
So I can get to there as the end of my movement action. I use my action to go at the door. I can use a bonus action to step in because roguey things.
Mhm.
Now I will spend that fate point to stab a guy.
Yay!
Stabbings!
Stabbings.
Do I get an advantage on this?
Oh, of course.
I Okay, I thankfully still
It
hit.
hits.
But Jesus, that was a bad roll.
His armor class is only 10, so you're fine.
I have to roll a 1. Okay.
Yes. So you hit, so now do your attack plus sneak attack damage.
Well, you are very, very sneaky.
But not a ton of damage.
No, I rolled like 3 ones.
But it did calculate his damage correctly, so that's fine. I'm now going to officially
Yay.
roll his initiative just to see where he falls into the list.
Wah.
Dead last.
Dead as is the right term here.
They no do so goods. Okay. Alexander's going to charge in. Makes it to that door. That's about it. You guys have the jump on them this turn. So, Cash, you're up next.
All right, I will tap Venwith on the shoulder, say, "Open up," shove the pepper down his throat as I cast, Dragon's Breath on him.
Mm-hmm.
And now you may, at any time during your action, choose to expel a 15-foot cone. I'm picking fire
Nice.
as the damage type. So you do 3d6 damage or half on a successful dex save. Then I will move 10, 15, 25, 30. There, just to see if I can see a little bit more.
Forgot that I had that.
And that will be my turn.
Okie doke. Vanweth, you're up next.
The flesh golem.
Well, Vanweth, the flesh golem, yes.
Oh no, there's a flesh golem in the roster that has an 18.
You guys have surprise.
Gotcha.
We're on our surprise round, yeah.
Because we kind of blew open a door.
Yeah.
A little bit of the boomski.
Okay. So there is a golem there on the.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is an armored golem.
I
Okay.
assume that was the one he was working on.
Correct.
Now, can I tell if that's actually animated or?
You can assume it's going to be.
Okay. And there's the one there and the one there.
Right.
All right. All right, I'll go there and I'll just stop.
Okay.
So that was 30 plus 5 feet of extra movement, so I dashed.
All right.
Quick question. Glancing around, is the building wood or stone?
The building is mostly stone.
Mostly. Okay.
You see some woody bits that you would definitely burn well.
There are some woody bits, but it is mostly stone. Marcus comes in, and then it's Twiggy's turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gonna move up to the door. And Crispy right behind everybody. And now I can see what's going on in this room. Yay! Okay, good. No, okay, so I see Gollum.
And now I will reset your initiative numbers.
Thank you. So I'm here. We got the big old golem right there, and we've got another flesh golem. Ooh, okay, so this... I'm gonna cast a cantrip.
Okay.
Just pulling out the smallest little Scotch bonnet pepper you've seen, and I'm gonna chuck it at the flesh golem that's farther into the room that doesn't seem to be being worked on.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast bonfire right there.
Okie doke.
So it's a cantrip. Poof! there's now a bonfire in this 5-foot square.
I have something for that. There we go.
Yay!
Now there is, in fact, actually a bonfire in that 5-foot square.
That's what I've done. That is my turn.
There we go. All right. And so that makes it Birdie's turn. So I'm going to come back up here. Birdie's also going to charge in. That's about as much as she's going to manage. That door should be unlocked. That door is unlocked. Okay. And now the Adept is going to go. Because, I mean, he is quite aware that you're there now. And he activates the 3 golems. He is going to attempt to escape. Oh, Luther and Van Wath are both going to get attacks of opportunity, unless he just uses his attack to unless he uses his attack to try to disengage. He really wants to. He can't use his attack to disengage because he used his attack to activate the golems. So, both of you get an attack of opportunity.
I was going to say, I also have Sentinel, so I would have gotten an attack anyway.
Sentinel doesn't do what you think it does.
Yeah, Sentinel just means if you hit him, he can't move away from you.
Right.
If I remember right. Yeah, because normally the attack of opportunity, even if you hit, they still get to move.
Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you, even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach.
Oh, so then I'm misremembering.
Really?
That's really why I took it. Do I actually need to roll?
When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you, even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach. You are absolutely correct. So, yeah. Okay.
Okay, I would have advantage, correct?
Why?
Luther's next to me.
He's not. He's not on the opposing side of the target.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I don't think
I can never remember that. Yeah.
But you're still gonna hit. His AC is 10. You still hit.
Yeah.
And your damage is
Epically low.
Is 5, and Morden's damage did the 8. So that takes him down to 3. And because you hit him, he cannot move in the disengage. Because Sentinel.
Because screw you, you're not going anywhere.
Yep.
Your new best friend.
This golem is actually slower than the adept, which means he will get to go this turn. He's going to come here. He's going to turn this way. And he is going to attack a Morden with a pair of slams. A 19 and an 18.
One of those hit.
One of those hits.
Yep, because I am AC 19.
Damage 16.
Okay.
And now we're going to do all of these guys over here. Okay. So that was that. And now we're back up to the top of the top of the rotation, so Luther first.
I don't know. Luther is going to stab the guy right now.
Go for it.
No advantage this time.
Luther misses,
Yep.
and his initiative falls to a 28.
Wow. That's crazy.
Literally the only way I can miss this guy is by rolling a 1. Guess what I did?
Blaze is going to attack the armored guy, set him on fire. That's going to be the extent of her turn. Alexander is going to do his normal job of being a door and keep both of these two guys engaged at the same time. And this golem is going to attack Gray
I disbelieve.
with a pair of slams. Disbelieve all you want, it's still going to hit. Especially when I do that. And a 3. So only one of them hits. However, the one that hits just did 39 points of damage. How dead are you?
-1.
Yay! You're dying.
Piggy, I think we need your kibble.
And this guy's going to come up and attack Morden. Yes?
Due to the removing of our character sheet, our characters from the thing, I have been removed from the initiative.
Oh, you're right. You have. What was your initiative before?
18.
There you go.
Thank you.
So it is, in fact, your turn next.
Okay.
Van was also removed.
Yeah. What was your initiative, Gray?
16, but was that removed because I just reduced myself to 0 hit points?
No, that's the point. That's the point in the turn at which you bleed. All over the floor.
Yeah, no. When you hit dying, you don't get removed from the initiative order. But when he
You just start
deleted
dying.
when he deleted your token off, that was when it happened.
Yep. All right. Go ahead, Cass.
All right. For now, this guy is moving, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to attack him just with a firebolt.
Okie doke. That's going to hit.
You said he takes double damage from fire, correct?
No, but fire does have an enhanced effect.
Okay.
Basically, it forces disadvantage. So now he's going to do the thing he was going to do, which is come up here and attack Luther, but now he's going to do it at disadvantage, as opposed to at normal. Which is going to miss. And going to miss.
Yay!
Van Wath, can you give me a death save, please? And remember, you automatically have advantage on them because of your new race.
Just because you're good at them doesn't mean you have to do them every session.
Apparently, he's not good at them because he still failed one. With advantage. Is this where the party dies? Well, it's where one person in the party dies.
Well, again.
Again. All the time. I'm not killing Marcus. I'm moving to Marcus.
Yes.
Marcus
no,
is
wait,
gonna
no,
back
no,
up.
wait. We like Marcus. Never mind.
Marcus is going to back up and shoot the armored guy full of holes. And Twiggy, it is your turn.
All right, I am. There's me. Is that- This is. Where's my silly pal? There he is. All right, I am catty cornered from.
You're in
Van,
contact.
right?
You are in contact with his square. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, so I don't have to stabilize him first. If I just feed him the potion that Blaze gave me, that's sufficient, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to take my action to do that so that he can have the roll at advantage,
Okay.
because that's the action that's going to be.
So that'll be 44 plus 4.
Do you want him to roll that or me?
You should roll it.
Yeah, I mean, you see how my dice are rolling tonight, so.
There is also that.
So just try to do 4d4 and then 4d4 again for a total, or are we just doing 8d4?
Do
Okay.
44, and then we'll add
That-
4, and then do it
that
again,
D6
and use whichever
is-
total works better.
No! Erase all of this. Backspace. Okay, roll. Okay, 3 and 3 and 2 and 3. So 9, 11 total.
11 plus 4 is 15. Also do it again. 13. So 15
So
points.
15 better. So 15 points of health for you, sir.
And you are in fact back up.
Okay.
Okay. I'm also going to spend a fate point
Okay.
to, because that was a full action to get him that, right?
That is correct. And you've got 4 fate points, so go for it.
Yeah, right. So I'm going to don't fall down again. And I'm going to move into going to go down and down. Can I move all the way over to the bottom of the page to flank the flesh golem
Yes.
without provoking an attack of opportunity, so I can do that part?
Yes.
Okay, so I move there, and now I'm going to smack that sucker with a spoon.
Okay. You have advantage.
Yes. Okay. So. Straight spoon. Attack with advantage, please. Okay. Rolled an 18. That'll hit him,
that's a
right?
hit. Yeah, most definitely.
And normal roll to attack. That's the wrong one, dummy. Damage. Normal roll.
Right.
Damage
With your new strength modifier.
with my new strength modifiers. So that's a 6.
And that was to hit this guy.
That was to hit that guy. And then I will go stir up so that the spoon now has to have its own initiative and can do its own thing.
Yep. Fortunately, I already have the spoon over here. Because I was expecting the spoon to act. Spoon has an initiative of 10.
Damn. My initiative was 9. It still has to wait a whole turn to go.
Correct.
Shit.